Welcome back to Read Me a Story. Today I picked out a book about a scary dragon. No, he's not really a scary dragon, but he is a dragon that for some reason everybody in the forest is scared to have around. His name is Jasper the Terror. So come on, let's go read and find out what makes Jasper so scary. Jasper the Terror by John A. Rowe. Deep in the forest, it was lunchtime. All the animals were busy cooking, and the air was filled with delicious smells. Old Mole sat in his kitchen and licked his whiskery lips. Yum, burnt toast. How I love it, he said. But before he could take a bite, a terrifying sound from outside made his whiskers stand on end. Achoo! Old Mole ran to the window to see what it was and almost jumped out of his skin with fright. For there, sitting in his garden, was a dragon. "Oh no!" cried Old Mole in alarm. "It's Jasper the Terror." Dragons love toast more than anything in the world, particularly if it's burnt toast. "I say," said Jasper the Terror in his squeaky little voice, is that toast I smell? Burnt toast." Before Old Mole could utter a word, Jasper the Terror's nose began to twitch. Look out!" screamed Old Mole, but it was too late. Achoo! Flames roared from Jasper the Terror's nose and set fire to Old Mole's trousers. Yelled Old Mole as he ran around the garden, followed by a cloud of smoke. "Oops," said Jasper quietly. Old Mole jumped into the fish pond with a sizzle and a hiss. Jasper was unhappy. Every time he sneezed, he set fire to something. Trousers, shoes, stray cats. He couldn't control his flame, and now everyone ran away and hid whenever he appeared. They hid their trousers, they hid their shoes. They called him Terror, Jasper the Terror. The very next day, all the animals held a meeting. Trouserless, they gathered beneath a grumpy oak. "What can we do?" they asked one another. They scratched their heads. They looked in books. They wrote things down on little pieces of paper. But nobody knew what to do. The next time Jasper came looking for toast, he got a terrible shock. Nailed to the grumpy oak was a sign that read, "No dragons allowed. Particularly dragons called Jasper." Poor Jasper hardly had time to read his name before his nose began to twitch again. Chew! Flames roared from Jasper's nose and set fire to the sign. "Oops," said Jasper quietly. Now, it wasn't that nobody liked Jasper. Everybody loved him. But when it came to losing your trousers, well, Jasper soon found himself all alone in the forest. Each night, the animals lay awake in their beds listening to Jasper's lonely cries echoing through the forest. His empty belly rumbling, grumbling, calling out for toast. And every now and then, achoo! "Coo! Something has to be done, coo!" said the cuckoo one day. Nobody could sleep, and besides, they all missed Jasper and wanted him back again. "If only he could stop sneezing," said the red squirrel. "But what can we do?" "We know," cried the dog twins excitedly. "Why don't we take him to see the professor? He always knows what to do." "Now that's a good idea," they all agreed. The next day they took Jasper to visit the professor. He was a very wise owl who spent his time reading big books and counting numbers. Now let me see. First of all, he measured Jasper from nose to tail. Oh dear, much too short. Then he inspected him through a magnifying glass. Oh no, all the wrong shade. Then he pinched him. Oh my. Then he prodded him. Oh my. Then He tickled him. Achoo! The flames roared from Jasper's nose and set the professor's hat on fire. "Oh, my, help!" he yelled. "Oops," said Jasper quietly. "I have the solution," declared the professor proudly, once the fire on his head had been put out. "The poor wee beastie is suffering from tickleitis." All the animals gasped in belief. They had no idea what he was talking about. But soon the professor was busy with balls of string and pieces of wood. Then the sounds of hammering and sawing filled the morning air until at last, stilts! Poor Jasper was so tiny that the long grass had been tickling his nose and making him sneeze. Now, with his new long legs, he could hunt for toast as much as he wanted without setting fire to things. At least until he grew into a big dragon. The end. Well, Jasper wasn't scary at all, was he? He just couldn't stop sneezing. Achoo! Just like that. Except when he sneezes, fire comes out of his nose. That's a little bit scary, huh? So, Jasper's not really scary. He just needed to get his nose up off the ground so that it wouldn't tickle his nose and make him sneeze fire. But now, no problem with the stilts. He can just go around smelling for toast all he wants. I'm glad you guys were with me today, and I can't wait to see you next time on Read Me a Story. Bye, guys.